Morning, Pointy Anna. It's a beautiful day here in Florida, but I'm not here to talk about the weather. That's not my job. I'm here to talk about the protests happening. And some words that you might want to keep in mind are protest, advocate, and enemy. Now, that's enough for me for right now. Let's go to Jamie with the weather.
The Bill of Rights is the collective name for the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution. These limitations serve to protect.
In 1791, you'll find the guys wore wigs all the time.
Something called Bill of Rights
It was written to change our lives. Now you can text your friends and hang out on the weekends. Choose any church to attend, thanks to the First Amendment. There's 5 rights that give you the freedom to be you: assembly, speech, religion, press, and petition. From parchment paper to iPads, you have a right to Facebook chat or even watch the Twilight Sag, thanks to our founding dads. If you think that's all there is, think of a world without Taylor Swift. The First Amendment covers this with the right to listen to music. There's 5 rights that give you the freedom to be you: assembly, speech, religion, press, and petition. The First Amendment is for all of us, from you and me to the president's office. You can text and tweet, read and write anything. There's 5 rights that give you the freedom to be you: assembly, speech, religion, press, and petition. So fight for justice, spread the word, speak up and let your voice be heard. That's what the First Amendment's for, so you won't have to be ignored. There's 5 rights that give you the freedom to be you: assembly, speech, religion, press, and petition. Assembly, speech, religion, press, and petition. Assembly, speech, religion, press, and petition.
Martha! Martha! What is this thing? This flagpole makes noises! Where did you get it?
There's 5 rights that give you the freedom to be you: assembly, speech, religion, press, and petition.
How do you feel about protesting?
Honestly, I think it's dumb. Why would we do that?
Actually, some people think it's incredibly intelligent.
How so? Because we all stand out and face the elements while people call us irrational and emotional.
Well, I mean, some would say that violence is more irrational than peace.
How so? It gets results.
Well, I myself, I love to protest. It shows people how much I care without causing harm.
I myself seem to follow the beliefs of Malcolm X, but I see you're a follower of the more peaceful Martin Luther King policies.
Well, you're wearing a flower crown, so kind of expected you to believe more in peace.
Because I like flowers, I have to believe in peace. That's not a cliche at all.
Enemy, a person who is actively opposed or hostile to something or someone.
Now in the sports segment, a case that has caused a lot of protests around the whole nation is the Greg Hardy case. The reason why? Greg Hardy, an NFL player, committed domestic abuse on his fiancée and got suspended for 4 games. When Ray Rice, another NFL player, did the same thing and got suspended for a whole season. Now, there's been a lot of organizations like the DVCA that wants Hardy to get the same time that Rice got. They haven't stopped protesting since the season started. And they don't seem like they're going to stop until he gets the same time They raid rights God.
Right swipe, right swipe. He's cuddling, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Left swipe.
You gotta swipe it
Let's
left.
swipe that.
You gotta swipe it left.
Came across a photo of this green-eyed hottie. Home 9, pretty face, tight waist, nice body. Hottie! I just couldn't overlook one small fact. She smokes like an old man at a racetrack.
You gotta swipe it
Let's
left.
swipe that.
You gotta swipe it left.
Yeah.
You gotta swipe it left.
Hashtag.
Advocate, a person who publicly supports or recommends a specific cause or policy. So how do you feel about protesting?
Honestly, I think it's great. Like, we get to stand up for what we believe in, and there's a lot of people who don't get to do that.
Okay, so some would say that it's kind of idiotic to stand out in the cold.
Is it idiotic to just kill random people for no reason? I think so. So I'm going to stand out in the cold until I get what I deserve.
And what is that?
I deserve my rights. I deserve freedom. If I want Starbucks, I should be able to get Starbucks. And if I want a piece of candy, I should be able to get candy. And that same goes for, like, education. It, like, should range from everything from here to there, from up to down, you know?
I completely understand what you're saying.
I mean, that's because it makes sense. The basis of this broadcast is aimed specifically at the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. The very first article of the Bill of Rights added to the Constitution by the Anti-Federalists in the 1800s to protect Americans' rights to religion, speech, assembly, and freedom of the press. Now, this specific broadcast has been aimed at
The song that invokes people to express themselves and protest for what they don't feel like is right is a song called Express Yourself by the well-known group NWA. This song was released back in 1980s when a lot of African Americans were being oppressed by the police. This song talks about fighting for what you want and make things change yourself. The song goes on to say, express yourself from the heart, because if you were to move up the chart, then expression is a big part of it. I think this song makes people realize that the things you want to do, you gotta do yourself and not wait for others to do them. That's all for me. Thank you. Say it over to Alexis.
Protest, a statement or action expressing disapproval of or objection to something. How do you feel about protesting?
I disagree. I feel like we need a more violent approach.
Why?
Protest has never gotten us anywhere. All it gets us is killed in the streets. For what? I think there needs to be some repercussions to their actions.
Like what?
I don't know. Just maybe a few deaths wouldn't be so bad.
I've heard that there are two kinds of people in life. People who watch things happen and people who make things happen. For all of the things that have been happening to our community, to our brothers, to our sisters, to our parents, to our children, it's time for us to push back, stand up, and let the world know, let this country know, let this state know, let our county and city know that we will no longer be treated as second-class citizens. So we need for all of you to get up off your couch, turn off the TV, dress warmly, and come meet us downtown in Annapolis at 2:30 and 5:30 on Friday, December 12th, and be someone who makes things happen. After we're done on Friday night in Annapolis, we'll go home and get warm, get a good night's sleep, and come out early Saturday morning, join together, get on buses and ride down to Washington, D.C., and join our brothers and sisters from around the country as we protest in the seat of power of this nation, the way that our nation treats some of its citizens. Join us on Friday night in Annapolis, 2:30 and 5:30, Saturday morning in Washington, D.C., 10:30 a.m.
Black women are killed by police too.
I'm Michael Brown.
Appoint special prosecutors now.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Justice delayed is justice denied.
Stop judicial misconduct.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Black lives matter. Enough is enough.
No justice, no peace.
I am Eric Garner.
Tamir Rice is my child.
Stop police brutality.
I am Annapolis' own Co-Chiefs.
And together, we will make a difference
We must hold on to our spirituality. We must hold on to our finances and our resources. We will no longer continue to contribute funds and resources to any program, any business, any institution that is working towards destroying